Hi, I'm Silvano, and today I will show you how to sketch a profile view of an ankle strap pump and also the top view of the toe shape. I'm sketching with an iPad Pro using Procreate. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Let me know also in your comments if there is any silhouette that you want me to sketch in the next video. Let's start. Now we establish the overall length and heel height of the shoes with these fundamental lines. And now from the heel height to the middle point, and then the toe, lifting it by 4 or 5 millimeters. The back heights, and then from the back height to the toe, a straight line. Now I design the heel. I want maybe a curvier heel. Maybe it's narrower in the middle part of the heel, but it flares out at the bottom. I want to show the inside of the heel a little bit also here, from narrow in the middle part to wider at the bottom. The top lift, about 4 millimeters. And now the shank, round this line to the middle point. And the toe. Let's do a snip toe, little snip toe instead of a pointy or a round toe that we did in the past. And now the instep. And I round off the back. Middle point of this line, and then straight from the back to the middle point here. And now the throat line. Now we'll do a two-piece pump with an ankle strap. So we'll stop there, and the back just like that. So the side of the shoe is exposed. And now the strap. Skinny strap, as you see here. I want to change a little bit the back and make it a little lower, as you see here, and it goes up and loops around the strap, holding the strap in the back. Now the insole, you will see because it's open, the shoe, and the inside of the insole. Same thing with the throat line. You'll see a little bit of the inside of the throat line and the inside of the back counter. And the sole. The buckle with the end of the strap. And now we lower the opacity and we sketch, adjusting the lines as much as possible. And try to keep a firm line now, because this is the final outline of the shoe. So we are trying to keep our line steady and change anything that we want to change. A little lower, a little higher, whatever you think it would help to make it better looking. And we'll do this all around the whole shoe. I want to curve a little bit the inside of the heel. And adjust a little bit the line, the breasted heel, and the inside. The sole and the strap. See, I'm lifting it a little higher. I like it a little higher on the foot. And the buckle. Now instead of making a plain front vamp, let's make it pleated. So it's a classic, but with a little bit, with something different. So we'll make 3 pleats. And now we fill the lining, the inside of the shoe, and the insole. Now with the airbrush, I'm gonna trace the whole shoe again to make it softer. So it's not a pencil that you see, but more of a airbrush. It's a little softer. It makes it more real looking, a little more 3D. And I'll do this again on every single line. So the vamp, the instep and counter, the back counter, the strap, and the back of the heel. Now we have all the lines done, and now we have to start with the shading to make it more realistic shoe, more of a 3D effect. And we start shading the counter, leaving the white where the light would hit. So it shows that it's a rounder counter, it's not flat. And same thing for every part of the shoes, from the strap, see the shade under the buckle, and here I leave white, so because it shows that it's rounder. Same for the last, for the toe. I darken where there is a shade and leave it white where the light hits. And more you do this, the more it will become natural. See, darker under the pleat, leave it white where you think the light hits. So see, it becomes rounder, becomes more realistic. And same thing on the heel. See, from flat, once we shade it will be a rounder, a more realistic looking heel. And the front. And now we'll stitch the back counter using a pencil and the strap. You don't have to. In this case, I want the back part stitched, like if it's folded and stitched, where instead the front of the shoe is stitch and turn. So there is no visible stitches in the front, only on the back of the shoe. And there you have it. You have your profile view with the pleated upper. On the top lift, I want to add some light using a white airbrush. and the edge of the top lift. The shade, and there you have it. Profile view of an ankle strap. And now I want to show the toe. We said it was a snip toe. So again here, some geometric line, create kind of a triangle. And here I widen a little bit because it's a snip toe, so it's squared off, like it's chopped off. It's not pointy. And the edges of the last, and now the throat line, the generic throat line, and the details of it. So the pleated front on the outside and on the inside, the same. And now we have the lines. We start with the airbrush on the outline, and then we start shading it as well. And even here the shades will make a more realistic, more 3D sketch. And this helps everybody in the process of making samples. The last maker can understand better what we want to achieve. Everybody that look at your sketch, they know exactly what the shoe is gonna look at the end. And now with a little bit of white, accentuate the edges of the shoe, and we feel the lining, the insole in this case. And there you have it, the profile and the top view of your shoe.